What is going on, guys? This is the Cessors, and welcome to another episode of my Everton career mode, episode 10, I believe. So we are getting up there fast. Lots of things to do in this episode. 4 games and transfer deadline day, as we are in the midpoint of the season. But let's go ahead and talk about this Aston Villa game. We needed these 3 points and played all my starters, and Walcott getting on the fast break, getting that 20-minute goal, his first goal as an Everton player. I think he's going to be such a class player as he progresses. But seriously, 30 seconds later after kickoff, Villa on the attack, passes out to Hutton. And this striker, I'm not even going to try because I'll probably butcher his name, has a nice header. But off that kickoff, we get extremely lucky. I always power it down the field. And just in case this happens, Sterling gets it, Coleman makes that run, and Coleman's really bad, actually. And I thought about maybe I may sell him the transfer deadline day. You never know. But he gets a goal in the 24th minute to make it 2-0. And after that kickoff, I get the ball back, run down the wing, pass it in. Naismith had a pretty nice header on target at least. The keeper had to struggle a little bit, but it doesn't matter because we know who is a very beast of headers, and that is Fellaini, the man with the power header trait. I'm pretty sure his strength is absolutely unbelievable. I think I get a message after this game. You guys will see what happens, and just put this in here to show that shot. Dear Lord, one day I'm gonna hit one of those, and it is gonna be absolutely dirty. But Villa actually scored, but I don't know what happened in the clip. It wasn't in my wasn't in this gameplay, so I was a little confused. But they scored, and we scored again with Coleman. So it doesn't really matter. We won 4-1. Our goal difference goes up a little bit, and that's how that one ends. We get the 3 points we need. I forgot to put the league table in this episode, and it won't be in the next one. I'm very sorry for that, guys. I'll definitely put it in episode 12. Because I just keep forgetting, and I've already moved on in gameplay, so I can't like go back and put in the table. But our next game was against West Brom. Wasn't too worried. Was just gonna play my starters, and I figured we would win the game smoothly. But this is where the things start heading down for us. Is on this attack. Was West Brom stole the ball back from Fellaini. He puts it out to Ganassi, crosses it in, and there's nothing I can do about it. Like, how am I supposed to prevent him from scoring that goal? But Wingy gets a goal, is up 1-0. I wasn't too shook about that goal because I knew I could come back. But then this happens. I try to clear it. I was holding X instead of A, but my guy, I guess I was holding A. I'm not for sure. But Wingy gets the goal again, and that's when I freak out. And I told myself, hey, I need to go ultra attacking to get back in this game. And I don't know why I do that. It's just the rage in the moment. And pretty much what they did was catch me when all my defenders were up. They had lots of holes in my defense, and what the F Tim Howard? Like, how are you gonna let that near post goal go in? I don't know how he did that. It's a very nice shot placement. I'm not gonna lie. But still on ultra attacking, I knew I needed to at least get a goal before halftime, and that was what I did with Rasmus Elm. He's proving to be a great signing. He actually has a fairly weak power shot, but I guess the keeper couldn't see, and he gets a goal in the 40th minute. I think this is his 4th goal as a Everton player in the span of like maybe 4 games. So he's doing great. But right before halftime, as you can see, he was keeping the ball for me pretty well. Players making runs around him accidentally leave Wingy, or is that Brunt out on there on the side. And right before halftime, too, my confidence was completely shattered with this goal. And Ganassi gets up there. It was nice play. And since I was that far in, I just went ahead and left it on ultra attacking because I knew there was going to be nothing else I could do. But in the 61st minute, it is now 5-1. Absolutely getting smacked around. I at least needed some goals just for the heck of it. And then Turby actually splits it across to Sterling. I was like, alright, yeah, I'll take that. Maybe the comeback is on, I'm not for sure. We'll see what happens. And I actually was. I thought the comeback was going to be on after that goal. But on the 70th minute, Autumn Wing, he pretty much slays any hope of that. He puts it in the back of the net. He is the league leading scorer with about 20 or so. Pasquato is right behind him though, so hopefully Pasquato can beat him out. But right there, Fellaini actually gets pushed down, and we do get a penalty. And Baines, our oldest player, wants to take it, but I'll go ahead and look at the penalty stats and see Elm is the best at them. So like, yeah, let's go ahead and give it to Elm. And he's gonna put a nice penalty. Keeper didn't even try for it. 74th minute is now 3-6, and that's how that one ended. So a very disappointing loss. I'm just losing in the clutch pretty much. When I have to win and I can move up a bunch of spots, I just choke. But after that game, I get a message from Dortmund, and they will pay 22 million for Fellaini. I thought about it. I thought about it, but I just love my Fellaini too much, man. I mean, he's just an absolutely fantastic player. But as you see, it's transfer deadline day, and there's pretty much nothing I can do on transfer deadline day since my budget is 43K since for Anchovy did not sell. I pretty much had no money to spend, and I didn't get any offers, so transfer day was quite boring over at the Everton office. But at the end of the day, $114 million or pounds were spent. And I get some messages after that, and I see the assistant manager says there's been a training injury. And whenever I see that, I freak out a little bit, and I'm scared to read it. And looky there, I should have sold him Dortmund. Fellaini suffers a broken ankle. Well, he will be out for 3 months. Absolutely brutal blow right there. Now I'm gonna have to play Coleman and Elm, that combo, instead of the Elm Fellaini combo. And there's just my only person in my youth academy. He's doing quite well actually. But I sim on a couple days and actually get an international management offer from France. These are the kind of offers I've been waiting for, but I am still undecided. So I need you guys to leave a comment if you think I should accept it or reject it, and if I should just focus on the league and see what happens in the league. But our third game of this episode is probably the best game of this episode since it is our hardest. We actually have to go to Old Trafford and face the Devils, the Red Devils. But Coleman gets it started off with just a weak power shot. See, if Fellaini was right there, that probably would have been in the back of the net. It would have been 1-0. That is the difference Fellaini makes with his strength and shot power. His 90 shot power. Looked at it the other day and was amazed. But coming in this game, I thought I was going to be fairly even, and it was. The first half was even. I got decent chances, but they went up 1-0 in the 42nd minute. They went up 1-0 early with Wayne Rooney. He's pretty much just too good. You can't stop him. And right before halftime, Welbeck tried a bicycle kick. I thought that was a pretty dirty chance. I'm not gonna lie. But right off that kickoff, Sterling bounces to Sterling. Vidic tries to clear it, just absolutely failed. Walcott get it, sees Pasquato on the run. Lindengard comes out for some reason, and it turns out to be crucial. Absolutely fail mistake. And we put it in the back of the net, making it 1-1 in the 45th minute, right before halftime. Big confidence booster. Until this happens. In the 62nd minute, they have a corner because it hit. That shot was a wild-looking shot, but it actually bounced off my player. So they get a corner, and what do you know? Overpowered corners, and Ferdinand is there to put it in the back of the net in the 64th minute. Just it pisses me off because most of my goals are I get scored on by corners, headers, etc. So it is very retarded and disappointing. But Pasquato just cuts around Vidic, I believe who that was, made him look like an under 12 player and puts in the back of the net easy in the 72nd minute. And to be honest, I would take 1 point from Old Trafford, not gonna lie, but I was still on the attack heavily. Sterling was, got a breakaway out there. I thought he would have the near post finish, but he's just not progressed that much for a near post finish like that. So I thought too much of him right there. I mean, I thought he could do more when he was on that stage, but he's doing it really well actually. But there's Manchester United chance off the post, Welbeck, and so that's how that game ends, 2-2. 1 point from Old Trafford, I would take it any day, just because they're such a beast team and they're on top of me in top of me on the table by a couple points. That would have been a crucial blow if I would have won. And next game we're coming up against is Norwich City. I wasn't wasn't fretting about this game that much, even though I put in a lot of young players and started most. I only had, I think, 2 starters in maybe because at halftime I took Elm, Pasqueta, and Sterling out just because the game next we have to play is crucial. And who do we play? You have to find out in the next episode, which will be out tomorrow after this one. And thank God it was Norwich City right there. That would have been in the back of the net. So we have our 1-0 lead thanks to Pasqueto's goal. And might as well go ahead and get another goal just to secure our 3 points and relax a little bit since I was still nervous. But Coleman actually has a dirty spin. Reminded me of Gomez in the Euros when he just had this beautiful spin move around the defenders and put it in the back of the net like it was nothing. That reminded me of that. But in the 63rd minute is where we pick up things again with Coleman trying to do some dribbling, passes it to my 18-year-old Portuguese man, or I think he's Argentinian. Yeah, Argentinian. He was from FC Porto. That's why I said Portuguese. But at the end of the game, I keep choking though because I just ate and I'm actually doing this commentary in the evening, which is I never do that. But I pretty much choked right there and didn't really care because I knew I was gonna get 3 points anyway. But yeah, we get the 3 points. There's no matter about it. That actually wasn't a starter up, I did that on purpose, by the way. But yeah, there was no chance they were coming back, and that'll be it for this episode, guys. And this has been the Cessors, and we get 3 points right there, moving on up in the table. I will put the table in the next 2 episodes. See you.